Cool, so I noticed in my last art process video, like I was painting at night, and it was crazy yellow. It was so yellow, the lighting in here. Those lights are very, very yellow, and it never really bothered me when I was in the act of painting because the colors are true to me, to my face, to my eyes. But I try to color correct it with color grading um, during editing the video, and like it just was still way too yellow. I could have like overexposed it and stuff. It just wasn't working out very well. So I'm gonna try to remedy that right now. And I hate ladders. I hate ladders so much. But I mean, no one's gonna do it for me. So I'm gonna do my best and change these light bulbs. I'm gonna take them out first because I don't really know what I need to put in. But I need to get some white light in here because yeah, if I'm gonna record at night in the future, it's not great. Having that yellow was horrible. I need to get some white light, so we're gonna do that right now and see what happens. Maybe you can't get higher than this. I'd freak out. I'm already like holding the lantern from death grip. Frick, I hate that.
Preventing us from obeying our essential needs. Is the connection? So yeah, that piece would you be? I like that piece. Some people don't like that. I love that. That was always our favourite. So connection, I think, is.
I don't know what to do now. I got him down, but I realized when I was up there that one more rung isn't for me. So, like I said, I'm probably just gonna have to suck it up and do it, but it makes me incredibly uncomfortable. But I got them down, so now I know what bulbs I kind of need to put in. Alright, picked up some bulbs. Not what I was thinking. These are the ones that came down. These are the ones that are going up. I got one of them in my stand-up lamp right here, and it is bright. Hoping that the three of them up there will do the trick. So hopefully you don't see me fall off this ladder, but if I do, I guess it makes for good video, right? No. Please no. Calf muscles are just tensed up. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Let's hope that's the last time. Let's see, let's check it out. Let's see how bright it is. Let's see how white it is. Oh! Snap! That is... Yes! That is bright. And white light. Oh, so good. It's like daylight in here. Pumped. Pumped! Oh, so pumped. Well, it worked. And I didn't fall off. So, win-win. I'm going to put this ladder away and... Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so this is a product of my impatience. Because I noticed the video being so yellow just yesterday, when I was editing it, I wanted to fix that and remedy that right away. So, John, the owner of the building and the gallery and everything, who I rent the space from, he wasn't here today. So I was just like, hey, where do I find a ladder? And I went and took the bulbs down and went and bought some new ones. And then as I was putting the ladder away, putting these ladders away, or this ladder away, and I turn around because I wanted to put my, like in that bag, I wanted to put my bulbs somewhere, so I put them there. And then I look, and there's bulbs all up in here. Like, I don't know if they're used, if they're good, if whatever. I'm assuming they're around because they're still usable, not burnt out. But I mean, if I had been more patient, I wouldn't have had to buy my own possibly. And maybe he's got some in here that would work just dandy. I only spent like $20 for all 4 of the ones I bought, so it's not a big deal. But I just feel like an idiot. And that's what happens when I'm so impatient. But I wanted to fix it. I did it. It's done. I'm silly. I wanted to talk about the power of music. I'm going to start going up to the studio here, so bear with me while I try something new. Music's just played that important role in my life. In that time, like I said, those were really formative years. Obviously, I've just always had this really strong connection with music since I was about 14, and then slowly, with, I shouldn't say maturity, but with years and like getting busy and adulting and stuff, it was just less. Like I said, I let it be less. It wasn't just like, life happens. I don't believe in that. Like, it's you choose your priorities and stuff, right? So. Darkness. Yeah, so I let life kind of get in the way, but power of music. So it was just, again, a coping mechanism that I used a lot without really realizing it, I guess, and had this powerful connection to. And I always knew in high school that I wanted to be in a band. But anyway, so I kind of knew in high school, like, oh yeah, I'd love to be in a band. Like, it was just such a romantic idea of being in a band, and it wasn't really about an attention thing. I don't know. It was just about art, I guess. Before I was doing visual art, and I started writing at the time, so I knew it would be in a vocalist, lyricist capacity that I would be in this band, this fabled band in my mind. But then in Saskatoon, I did get in some bands, and some of them for a couple of years, and it was amazing. So again, that music had power again in such a different way from a creative aspect. And again, then I really recognized that it is a coping mechanism for me. It was a very physical thing for me, and aggressive, playing metal. But yeah, music has that, in that capacity too, a lot of power as a creator of it, I guess. But like, again, what I was so conscious and aware of that, but lately it was just the fact that, like, man, as a consumer of music, as a listener, like, yes, I do it, and that had been such a big part of my identity for so long, and I feel like I just lost that. But I guess there's been like 3 major stages or events, or I don't know what to call it. Again, in my teen years, especially, it was just super, super powerful during high school, and the year I got out of high school too. Like right after the grad, the year after that. And then it kind of lulled for a couple of years, I think, maybe. And then joining bands and stuff, then it became this new thing again. And then when I started creating visual art, or really getting into creating visual art in university when I was taking my BFA, music just started to influence a lot of my pieces, and just the feelings that I got, the stories they were telling, the poetry in them, just the other art in them influenced my art. And I started creating visual pieces based on the music that I was listening to and hearing, and the beauty that just inspired me on this other level. So it was a combination of life and music, and how I interpreted the music and how it made me feel, and visualizing that. And that's still a huge part of my art practice. The other thing that I really wanted to bring up that I've been thinking about since starting the channel, I wanted to bring up the fact that like I wish I could share music with you in this different way, and that's why I want to do these reviews and stuff. I want to share music. Has been so important to me for so long, and it's like waxed and waned and stuff like we've talked about a little bit, but it's been so important that it sucks that I can't share it in the way that I want because of YouTube, because of copyright and all this other stuff. Like I can't just, when I'm creating a piece, I can't have the music in the video. And this is one reason why I speed it up 2 times as fast. One, I mean, it makes sense for a time thing, that it's not in real time, but it's sped up twice the speed most of the time. But it's also because I end up putting other music in there, royalty-free, copyright-free music. Luckily, some of it's from local artists that have given me the chance to do that. What role does music play in your life right now? What role does music play in your life right now? And when do you think, answer either or, when do you think music played the biggest role in your life? Well, that's not what I wanted, so that's cool. Damn it! Cool! I'm gonna make loud noises.
Alright.
Cool. I don't know yet. For fuck's sake. Should have just done the thing that I knew would have worked instead of, well, no, that's a dumb thing. Before I even finish saying it, it's a stupid thing to say. Shouldn't have tried anything new. Well, I wanted there you go, some red on one. Doesn't matter if I got red on you. I had those lines, right? I wanted red over top, and then I sprayed them with that light one, but it wasn't strong enough. I'll just go get. I was on my way to get just a legit red spray paint and do the same thing, but I was like, no, I want a sharper line. So then I just did the ink, and then I added water, and then it just blobbed. So this is fine now. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it, everybody. It's a little more violent now than it was, though. But I think it's resolved. And it probably makes more sense with the title that I was.
I don't know what the second word means.
Iscariot?
Yeah.
First of all, I think there's a Smashing Pumpkins either song or album that's Pisces Iscariot, isn't there?
Well, I've heard the word before, but.
It's Judas's last name.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, when you said veins, for some reason Iscariot came into my head too, and I was like, I like that. Just the way it looks. Like in my mind, I could see the words, and I was like, I like the way that looks and how that would read.
Yeah.